Welcome to episode 4. We have officially escaped Kerbin's gravity, guys. Still using the Venus Mark III. Just been optimizing my flight profiles a little bit. And yeah, here we go. Kerbin escape. Wow. This is amazing. So, we can most definitely reach the moon with this setup. Like, no problem at all. In fact, we're basically going to do a flyby of it. I gotta figure out how to actually use these computers to get to the moon, though, so it's gonna be most of what we work on in this episode, try to understand all this. But in the meantime, I don't actually want to fly out into space forever, so I'm gonna do a quick retrograde and get me back somewhere useful. Okay, see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, Tyler back here with you. As you can see, we have now injected ourselves out past lunar orbit with no problems at all. Still got tons of fuel left in our vehicle, and check out that little blue speck out there. It's pretty crazy. We're over 12 million miles away. Man, this is crazy. So now I've proved I can get out here, and I have lots of fuel to get home. So our next goal is going to be to go in orbit around the moon, and that is going to be challenging, but I'm still optimizing my flight profiles and my Venus Mark III. I think I'm going to call it Venus Mark IV now. I've made some pretty significant modifications. So it's going to be the Venus Mark IV is going to be our final spacecraft in our translunar injection tests. Then next goal is going to be our Earth series of rockets, and we're going to try to land on the moon then, or at least get really good at orbiting it, or possibly build a station. I don't know. I thought I was going to need to build a space station to have fuel stations out here. Clearly, it's not the case because I have lots and lots of fuel. I could beef that rocket up a lot more thrust on it, no problem. So, okay, I will see you guys hopefully in orbit around the moon. Hey guys, Tyler back here with you. Okay, after many attempts, I think 6 moonshots, I think I finally got it down. What I've done here, when you set a target, there is a descending and an ascending little lines that go out. I kept trying to use those, and I kept missing. Like, I would fly out from, like, say the ascending was right about here. I would fly out, and I would, like, loop either in front or behind the moon. So what I've done is scooted my maneuver point slightly around the planet from the descending point, and then I'm able to shoot out and actually hit it this time. I don't know if I'll be able to get into orbit or not, but I think we're going to get close enough at least to do maybe some science. So I think that's what all this means right here. See how it changes? Because I'm going to shoot out this way. And then, yeah, moon. Okay, sweet. So it means I'll be in the area of the moon. Okay, periapsis of the moon. Moon escape. Okay, so it looks like all I have to do is when I get here, I'll just go into like an orbit. Maybe I'll slow down and go into orbit. Okay, cool. So I think we got it. We're gonna see if this works. See you guys on the moon. Next stop. It's kind of cool. I'm actually burning the backside of the planet. Guess maybe a little gravity assist. God, I can't wait to get close to that thing. See you guys then. Here we go. Heading off to the moon. It's really wild how it's way over there, but yet when I get over there, it's going to be in front of me. Okay, I'll slow this down to 100 just a second. Oh man, it looks like I'm on collision course. Dude, this is so cool. Oh, look at this. Oh wow, I'm close to that thing. Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on? Oh, stop time, stop time. I gotta figure out what I'm doing. Oh, that is trippy. Okay, I guess I'm in the gravity of the moon now. Okay, it's gonna take me a little bit to figure this out. See you guys a second. Okay, guys, here we are. Coming around the dark side of the moon. Wow, I'm 150,000 meters away, and this thing looks way, way bigger than I thought it did. This thing is actually pretty massive. So we're just gonna watch the sunset on the moon. It's pretty cool. Once I'm on the other side there, I'll do some science. Then I'll figure out how I'm gonna get back home. Still got a lot of fuel left, over half a tank. It's much easier to get here than I thought. So I just gotta figure out a way later on to get. So getting a lander up here shouldn't really be a big deal. I mean, in fact, if I had a lander up here right now, you know, maybe another stage or something. I don't know, I'll have to figure that later on. But I'm sure we're gonna get some sweet science out here. Man, this thing's huge. And there goes the sun. Goodbye, sun. I wonder if you could orbit the sun. Whoa, and it got dark. That is so neat, man. Okay, cool. We're gonna do some science. Here we go. Observe materials bay. In space high over the moon. Okay, so next time I'll have to get lower. Scientific value 75. Yes. Keep that data. Let's do a crew report. High over the moon. 15. Nice. Must be a joke inside one of the craters. Keep that in mind though. And it's EVA time, buddy. Science. Nice. Okay, so all those were high over the moon, so that means next time we come back, we're gonna have to get a lower orbit to get some better science. So, okay, we're gonna take all the science home, and our next time out here, we're gonna do a low orbit and collect all that data as well. Oh, you know, I should bring some of those little goo things too. Yeah, I got plenty of fuel. We'll see why it'd be a problem. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll throw 2 of those goo things on here next time, and we'll do a low orbit. And I'll get 1 goo thing in high orbit and 1 goo thing in low orbit, so I get twice as much. So, sweet. I'll see you guys back on Earth. Wow, that was a short burn. Let's see if a little more. It's an extremely short burn to get back towards Earth. Okay, pretty happy with that. Let's see how this goes. Okay, I don't know if this is a correct way to get back there, but it says I'm going to escape moon, and it shows the orange thing that I am heading back towards Earth. I don't really understand how going this way gets me back there. I kind of figured I would shoot out that way, but hey, we're gonna see what happens. We got lots of fuel, so hopefully I didn't screw this up too bad. Okay, so we're gonna. How do I set that as a target? No, I want to set Kerbal as a target. Okay, we're just gonna go and see what happens, guys. I think once we get back on Earth and collect the science, we'll call the end of the episode here, and I'll do the rest of the low moon orbit stuff off camera. I seem to have no problem getting out here, so I may go do a flyby of Minmus. On one of my moon attempts, I actually ended up outside that purple line. because I was just kind of trying random things. Like I was trying to shoot out past the moon and then like catch it on the other side. It was a complete fail. So I ended up out there once or twice just trying random stuff to get to the moon. But now I got it figured out. It seems pretty easy. Cool. I will see you guys back on Dry Earth for some science. Okay guys, my return orbit makes a lot more sense. Since I was in orbit with the moon, I was moving with the moon. So you can see earlier I was looping out this way and I've been drifting sideways. So now I'm actually kind of entering a injection orbit for Earth because I'm going to continue on this path and then I'm just going to loop around that side of them. So it would be a really short burn to get me back on the ground. See you guys then. Okay guys, we're deorbiting for Kerbal. So I had to do a 6-second burn. I had a 6-second burn coming in orbit from Kerbal, so that's a total of 32 seconds total of field to get from back to Earth. Not bad at all. Deorbited. Okay, let's check see how this looks. Ooh, it's gonna be a high-speed re-entry, man. Okay, see you on the ground. Wow, check this out. So we got the crew report high over the moon, EVA high over the moon, material study, and recovery of the vessel from orbit around the moon. 130 science. Yes. Okay, let's see what we can research. Okay, I was debating on whether I want to research this or this. Also, these would be useful for spaceships. So those are pretty much my options. All this other stuff is kind of like blah. Some nifty little things you could do there, but nothing. Not really worried about these avionics. EVA, I'm gonna, yeah, both the airplane ones are off. EVA is kind of pointless. Like, eventually I'll want these ladders, but I don't need them for now, I don't think. Especially considering how low the gravity was on the moon, how easy it was to escape. I might be able to just use my little jetpack. So we may delay those. But having the batteries and the solar panels, that'll let me do other stuff. Like, there's an unmanned little probe thing, but I don't know how to use it yet. So I don't really need more. My spaceships are just fine, so I think we're gonna go with the power thing and play around with that. What does this do? A probe core. Okay, we're gonna go with the power, just because that's gonna give me a lot of options in space. Ooh, what did that unlock? Ooh, there's lots of good stuff. Ooh, more panels. Yes. That might be the next thing I research, depending on if I can figure out how to use this stuff. So I will see you guys with some radical new designs in episode 5. We may launch an unmanned probe too, to see how those work.